fear, there's nothing left for me to do. Oh, I've got scars and I've got bruises that prove my love to you. Oh, to you. So don't let me go a little too fast now. Maybe we should slow down. Maybe we should slow down. Don't wanna go until we've run out of road now. Maybe we should slow down. Maybe we should slow down. Let my heart take the wheel, 'cause it knows how to feel, how to take us to where we need to go. Let my heart take the wheel. We don't know what is real. All we need is something that can take us home. Take us home. Take us home. Take us home. Lately I feel like a house of cards, one blow away from crashing down into the ground. If I could, I'd take us to the start, where I knew that we were safe and we were sound. Sometimes I don't.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another live stream in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So the day has come. Oh baby, it is the A350 release day, and boy is that a moment for us flight simmers. We're not sure what time it's releasing today, so it's just like a waiting game. However, if it does release, then I'm probably not going to get it on release because the servers will probably be heaved. I don't know, but we'll see, because it is a payware product and it's not exactly a cheap product, so that might steer a lot of people away anyway. But yeah, no, we'll wait and see. But till then, we are doing some EasyJet UK, Europe and Ireland ops in the Airbus A320 CFM engines today, with sharklets on board, because who doesn't love the good old sharklets? EasyJet don't fly with the IEs, so that is why we fly CFM. We are in Golf Echo Zulu Whiskey Romeo registration today. I believe this is currently on a flight from Belfast to Alicante. Yeah, so cool. We are so today's flight is going to be, first flight is going to be from Edinburgh to Amsterdam Schiphol, so it should be fun. So let's get, it's quite rainy and grim in Edinburgh today. So yeah, not great, but you know, we're heading to Amsterdam. We'll see how it is down there. Last time I went to Amsterdam, it was absolutely heaving down with rain, worse than this. So let's hope it's not like that today. So without further ado, let's get straight into the cockpit and let's get configured. So first things first, we're going to go over to the overhead panel. If I remember how. Yep, overhead panel. We're going to get battery 1 and 2 on, and you'll find that it brings sort of life to the aircraft. And then, but we need more power, so what we're going to do is activate external power, because that is available to us today. And the next thing is we're going to do align the ADIAs, so left side, right side and center. Those are now going to be aligning for us. We're going to get ground control on, crew supply on, arm the emergency lights, no smokes can go to auto, nav and logo lights can go to 1, to let everyone know that we are working on the aircraft. Next things next is the APU fire tests. That's all good. Engine fire tests. That's all good. Engine 2 fire test. That is all good. There's no volume from that today because I have things turned off, I believe, in my settings, which I haven't configured yet. However, I think that is everything at the overhead panel for now, so let's head back down to the captain's seat and let's go to the electronic flight bag. Import our data from SimBrief. See, there's Edinburgh to Amsterdam. Due to depart at 12:35 Zulu time. We'll see how we go. We'll get boarded with the integration from Phoenix, so we'll do GSX boarding and refueling, and that should do it for us. And we'll use Menzies today because that is EasyJet's main choice, I believe. So we'll use them. So that will get refueling on the go. There's our VDGS system up above from GSX. So that is lovely. So next things next is heading down to the McDo. Head over to Atsu, AOC menu, flight init data request, and we'll let that pull some data in from SimBrief. So there we go. Estimated time is 1 hour and 3 minutes. Alternate of Echo Hotel, Echo Hotel. Shouldn't need that today, but we'll see. Our call sign is Easy94 Foxtrot Romeo, and it is 12:11 by the time we requested this, which is correct. So next things next is we're going to go to the weather request, Echo Golf Papa Hotel. It's the airport we are currently at. METAR, please. That'll turn with Y to say yes. Message, and there is our preliminary load sheet, which we can accept that. Next thing is to find the weather in our received messages. Weather data is there. Echo Golf Papa Hotel, so 110 at 7 knots. It's not too windy despite the conditions, so it's just a bit wet more than anything. We can deal with that. Clouds a few at 13 miles. Broken at 27. Temperature is 5 degrees, so not too bad really considering it's Scotland. QNH is 1006, so we'll put that in. Hectopascals, 1006, left side, right side, and centre, 1006. That's QNH set for our air pressure. Next things next is to go to the init page, init data request. This is going to be the flight plan being imported in now. Actual flight plan uplink, clear that message. Flight number, easy 94 Foxtrot Romeo. Cost index today we'll check with our OFP. Pilot brief, cost index of 12 today. 12, that's all good. And cruising flight level today is 370 out of into Amsterdam. 370 at minus 57 degrees. Wind page, wind request. For our winds from SimBrief. Wind data uplink, clear that message. Those look good to me. Flight plan page, Echo Golf Papa Hotel. So our departure for today, we're departing on runway 24 today. However, it's saying that it's not used on the old Navigraph. So okay. It looks like we may have a straight out departure then, if we're using the runway 6. Oh no, can use, or can we? No, we can't. Ooh, so we need to change to runway 6. Yeah, that'll do. So we are now going to be targeting on runway 6. So runway 6, we're going to be on the TLA 6 Delta departure. Insert. We'll just check got no crazy discontinuities till EHAM. So our arrival into EHAM today, or Amsterdam, we're going to be landing on the 18 right, and we're on the top 2 alpha star, and we're going to do the ILS into 18 right via Sugol. So the star was top of 2 alpha via Sugol, insert, and we'll check we haven't got any crazy discontinuities from that. So that looks all good to me, though we do have a hold there, so I'm just going to get rid of that hold. Seems we don't need the hold. Like plan, so Iris is still aligned, so we can't double check that, but we're doing good so far. So fuel predicament page, can't do until the aircraft is fully boarded. Performance page, still refueling. Yeah. Boarding is now just commencing because refueling has just finished. Just in time for us for finishing our flows for now. So the next thing is just letting the passengers board up. Whilst that is doing that, might as well use the time. I'm going to sim settings, cabin, and I'm going to put cabin visibility back to on. I do like a good cabin view. Turned it off for a bit, just to see how it went, but I do think I prefer the window views. It's a little more realistic. What a lovely interior inside Edinburgh there. Pyreek Devco Edinburgh, by the way. It's very cool. In fact, while I'm waiting, I'll put the links for the things. Oh god, I do not want that. Pyreek Devco Edinburgh. I'll put the link to Contrail, I think. Is it on sale? Looks like it might be on sale, yeah, 30% off, so great time to grab the scenery. Scenery used. Control V. Put a little hyphen there. Well, I'll put a little slash, I suppose. Might make a bit more sense.
Hello.
So we've also got EHAM, Fly Tampa. Bring it right to the Fly Tampa website. So good. I'll put those in there. I won't pin it yet until I know exactly where we're going to be going off to, but I'll put it in the chat because the chat won't get busy at all if anyone joins, so I'm sure it'll be findable.
May I see your boarding pass?
Alright, irises have just aligned, just in time.
Hello.
So we'll get terrain on the displays, terrain on ND. We'll double check the flight plan in the plan mode, put it right into the most zoomed out state, zoomed in state even. We'll just check the flight plan for no crazy discontinuities or errors.
This way, please.
There wasn't any discontinuities from looking at the flight plan in the Book 2, but there sometimes are little things which go wrong. By the looks of it, it does look all fine. Maybe we'll get a little shortcut into Amsterdam. I don't know. It depends how we go. But that sounds good to me. So initial climb. What is the SID? The SID chart says we have an initial climb of 6,000 for Tango Lima Alpha.
Hello.
So initial climb of 6,000. Very nice. Cool. That is set. Sorry about that, I just thought I heard something. So that's flight plan double checked and all correct. Waiting for the passengers to board. I suppose what we could do is load our charts up. So our departure chart is that one there, the 6 Charlie. Initial climb is 6,000, very simple. Just runway 6. Over to the Tala VOR for 6,000. Ground charts, got an airport chart there. Basic taxi, Edinburgh is not really hard to navigate. But we'll probably just be doing Foxtrot to Alpha, Hold Trot Alpha 1. Pretty simple, easy, not too bad. Cool. So we'll just double check we've got our EHAM charts as well. Should automatically be starred for us there. There we go. So we'll be at Sugol for 7,000 or 10,000. No higher than 10, no lower than 7. Essentially. And the approach will be the ILS, of course. I don't know why it says 90 transition though, but ILS into runway 18 right. It's quite a big airport, Amsterdam, compared to Edinburgh, but it's all good. Just get the airport chart up there. Cool. I'm going to just check my Phoenix settings real quick. So in terms of Phoenix settings, just checking the settings because just seeing if there's anything that I could change because I haven't really looked in these settings much. Just get all of these on because it's more realistic. Cool. That's all really we can do for now. Mass and balance, what have we got? 94 boarded, so another 40 odd passengers to go. Very nice. There's our aircraft. Get a nice shot. I say nice shot, it's bloody raining, but you know what I mean. Got to do it, innit? I'll just do it from there. That'll do. That'll do. A lovely shot. Cool. Take a look in the cabin. There's the passengers boarding. They don't seat because it saves a lot of performance if you don't seat them, but they do go to their seats and disappear. Very nice. Nice custom EasyJet cabin as well. Very cool.
May I see your boarding pass?
Anyways, bye bye. Close the door. Cool. Oxygen masks. Oxygen. That's definitely oxygen test complete, so we can close that. Cool. Just waiting game now. Ah, just in time. So we're fully boarded now, so we can get the APU started up. Master switch on. Wait 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. APU start switch can come on. That'll be the APU firing up now. And once that's fired up, we can get ready for pushback and departure. So nav queue, upgrade GPS primary, fuel predicament page, and get our data in there. We'll just send it down to the Merc2. It's just nice and simple for us. We'll check that data down there. It'll just populate for us, as you can just see there. Nice and simple. Good feature from Phoenix. So a zero fuel weight of 57.7. That is correct. And a gross weight of 33, which is actually wrong, though I'm assuming it's just adding on. Yeah, it's adding on from the other one. Anyways, we can get performance done now because the aircraft's fully boarded. Do it really any time in pushback as well, but we'll just do it now so we can get some nice wing views on pushback. So we'll just sync the leather and sync the low sheet, and we'll calculate. Flaps 1 is correct. I'm happy with that, so I'll send that down to the Mach2. V1 of 134, V2 of 137, and V rotate of 134. Trimming down 0.7. Transition altitude is 6,000. 68 degrees of flex temp. And thrust reduction will be 1,000 for our noise abatement procedure. Thrust reduction of 1,000. That is correct. And that is correct now, so that's all good. So I'm going to get the flight plan page up on the first officer side, and we have an APU available, so we'll get APU bleed on, we'll get the lights on, ready for pushback. Beacons on, seatbelt signs can come on, and that will be pushback initiated from the integration.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Yeah, we'll ignore that message because it's not icy enough to need that. That is just GSX being GSX, should we say. We'll get constraints on the PFD screens.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We'll get our transponder to TA only. Cool. Transponder is on and set. I suppose we should put 1,000. 1,000 in there. Cool. Yeah, we're just waiting for pushback now. So let's have a look outside.
Departure check completed. 5 past 10 inserted.
There's the woman putting the pin in for us. Very nice. There's the pushback tug on its way to connect to the nose of the aircraft. Pushes back. So we're taking off on runway 6, so that'll be to our right side, nose to the right, tail to the left.
Locking gear.
Locking gear. Delayed by 6 minutes currently, but that's all good. Expected. Not many flights are on time, so I'm not too concerned there. Okay, so we want the nose facing to our right, facing whiskey on Foxtrot, facing west on Foxtrot. So we'll do that.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by starting engines until push is completed and brakes are set.
Block time can come on. Engines can be started because I'm not listening to GSX, as they are not correct. It's 5 degrees, that is not cold enough. So engine 2 can start. We'll give you a nice engine view for that. Oh, we need to get the fuel pumps on. Fuel pumps can come on. Let's set.
Special welcome to our EasyJet Plus cardholders. If you would like to know more about this service, please do not hesitate to ask any of your crew throughout the flight. My name is Nolan. It's my pleasure to speak.
Lovely rain texturing on the windows.
Working me at the front, we have Tim. In the centre, we have Carl. And working very hard down the back today, we have John. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for your comfort, but primarily for your safety. With that in mind, we do ask, indeed we require, the 2 minutes of your time, but most importantly your attention, whilst we take you through the safety procedures of this aircraft, an Airbus A320. Thank you.
The engine started, really? Assuming it'll be available now, yes. So we can get engine 1 started.
Parking brakes.
Brake set. Engine 1 is starting up now. bleed is coming in, and soon N1 will be on the rise. N1 is coming rising now, so that is engine starting up.
On this aircraft, the cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit
Unlocking the nose gear.
Positive engine start.
Your seatbelt is fastened.
Cool. That's pushback tug being disconnected.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Chart up. We'll get departure chart up.
Left is clear.
6 Charlie departure
Right
there.
is clear.
Cool. We'll get the weather radar on, even though it doesn't work in the sim. We will get company messages read out, even though they're often just confirming load sheets, which, you know, it's a simulator, we don't really need to do, but we'll accept it anyway for realism. That's all good. We can get configured now for taxi and departure, auto brake, max RTO, and we can get spoilers armed, engine mode selected to normal mode, flaps 1 degrees.
Inflated inside the aircraft. When outside, inflated by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up,
It's flap
blow
set.
into this tube.
Cool. Flaps are set, 6000 is set, speed, heading are all in managed mode as correct. QNH is set. APU bleed can come off, APU can come off, taxi lights can come on. I think we are pretty darn good for taxi now. So, flight control check. Flight controls, there we go. Rudder, full right. Neutral, checked. Rudder, full left. Neutral, checked. Flight stick, full up. Neutral, full down. Neutral, checked. Full right. Neutral, full left. Neutral. That is flight controls checked. So we'll get our trim in. That was 0.7 downwards. So we'll get 0.7 in downwards. That is checked. Trim is set and checked. Cool. Get that on to the engine mode. Engine mode there. Cool. And let's get taxiing. So taxi lights are on, super signs are on, everything is set. So park and brake off. Will we roll without any power? Seems not, so we'll give it an initial bit of power to get rolling. There we go, that's a nice bit of power to get us rolling, and let's depart Edinburgh. Rainy Edinburgh to Amsterdam. It'd be a much larger taxi in Amsterdam, but that's the nature of Amsterdam, I suppose. A much bigger airport. Now time for the boring bit of a taxi. The best bits are probably departures and takeoffs. Departures and landings. Yeah. Departures and takeoffs are pretty much similar, though they aren't exactly the same. Runway 6 is to our left, so we're heading to the left. We were going to depart out of runway 24, but because of the winds we had to change to runway 06. But that's all good. Just meant a little SID change and a runway change, and then we were all good. Bit more power there. Should really get a wiper on, but let's be real, you don't really want to be hearing that, so yeah, let's not. And rudder is very twingy. Jesus Christ. It's not ideal using the flight stick as your rudder, because it doesn't really work very well. But you know, what other options do you have? Just means you might mess up a few times, but you get used to it. That rain is really coming down now. It really is. Holy moly. Suppose we can taxi a bit quicker here, because it's slowing down quite a bit, I believe, so let's get that speed up. There's no one around us, so we can get on our way. 0 delays. There's the windsock. Cool, so we're just coming on to runway 06 now. Alpha 1 there. What we'll do, slow the aircraft down first, and then we'll get our lights on. Take config, test, and checked normal, take config normal. Lights can come on. Lights on, takeoff lights come on for the nose, and wing lights can come on, strobes can come to auto. Cool. We are set for departure. Clear to our left, clear to our right, entering runway. Transponder can come to Tara for departure. Make our rudder work. Alright. Just line up. Chrono on. Cool. Let's get out of Edinburgh. 50%. Thrust stable. Flexer. Manflex SRS runway ultra thrust blue. Oh god, we're getting chucked around with this rudder here. The winds and the rudder don't work very well. They really don't. A twinsy rudder and winds, nah. You struggle to keep it in a straight line. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Slight left turn. That's it. Pitching down slightly, lever climb, thrust climb. That's TARA activated on the transponder. 6.2 miles from the next fix. Through S speed, flaps up. It's pulling up. Nicely. Pitching up, pitching up, pitching up. This weather is pushing us about. Pitch up, get that speed down. Yeah, I think due to conditions we'll get autopilot 1 up. speed under control. If you're through 2,000 feet, you can turn the AP on whenever you like. Typically they leave it till about 10,000 feet, but if the conditions are like this, you may want to do it sooner, just to keep that aircraft under control. But yeah, spoilers can be disarmed. Cabin crew can be released. Just climbing on the SID now. A maximum of 250 knots below 10,000 feet. So we'll keep to those restrictions, and we can't climb past 6,000 till we're past the Thaler VOR. So yeah, steady at 6,000. We'll keep the lights on due to the cloud.
You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar.
Lovely wing view.
Payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct exchange would be greatly appreciated. And if you need any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
I do love the winglets on the, or the sharklets, should I say, on the A320. It just, I don't know what it is. It's like such a small thing. It just, yeah, it's just amazing. Over that thick layer of cloud, though, that is pretty awesome. Should be starting a little turn here, so you see some bits of Edinburgh down there through the cloud. But yeah, very heavily cloudy. Climb out of Edinburgh. Get a nice shot there. Awesome. I think there's much to see, but it's nice to get a lovely passenger point of view. Let's say that. Let's check. We'll get on a progress page. Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. There we go. Echo Hotel Alpha Mike. So we're 350 miles from Amsterdam, so we'll make our way down there now. Cruising flight level is 370 as in the flight plan. Optimum is 370, so that just basically means we're going to do 370 for our cruising altitude. Maximum of 390, but I think that's a bit absurd for the length of the flight. 370 is a bit of a push from 350, but hey, puts us away, so we'll take it. See a bit of land down there as well, a bit of greenery. Yeah, you see a bit of Edinburgh there now, quite a bit more. Should we see more? Not too sure. Lovely. Here's the cabin though. It's very detailed. Not too sure though, does the iFly Max have a better cabin than the Phoenix, or are they equal? Because they are very close, I have to say. But then the iFly's multi-toilet and the cleaning sort of power system, where you don't need to go into the cockpit to bring light to the aircraft. So I don't know, I mean, both are amazing aircraft, but yeah, I suppose it's just a cabin at the end of the day. Some people think it's minuscule, the cabin, they'd rather have more performance, which is why Phoenix actually offered you to turn the cabin off. So you get the best of both worlds. think that's what most developers should do. Give you the option, if possible. But sometimes, you know, technical difficulties arise, it can't happen. So yeah, it's just unfortunate there. I think because of conditions now, we'll just get the lights off. Landing lights, nose lights, runway turn off lights, strobe lights off, wing lights off. No, in fact, we'll get strobe lights to auto. And yeah, that'll do us nicely. Passengers need to keep seated because we're not really that high, so anything could happen. Just heading to the Tala VOR now. There's the Tala VOR on the PVD screen. 6,000 feet there, and then the restriction is eradicated, so we're going to just climb straight up to 370 and get on our way. I do hope everyone that is watching is all well. I know this is the sort of time that everyone tunes out if anyone was watching. I do see a viewer or two's were. Hopefully everyone's alright today. Hopefully you're hyped for the A350 as much as I am. And well, this is the boring bit really now, getting down to Amsterdam, so you know, I do expect people to tune out, as really there's not much to say, and there's not much to see if you're cruising altitude, but I mean there's a bit of land to see now. I suppose there's a bit of mountainous land in the Scotland. Maybe you want to see that, I don't know. You can always let me know if you want a certain camera view, and I'll try my best to acknowledge that and make that happen. It's all about what the viewers want. Because personally, I'm just here to fly the plane. I cannot wait to get past this Tala VOR. It just feels so slow coming up to it. Quite boring as well. There's not much you can do until you're climbing again. Transition altitude was 6,000 feet, I believe, for Edinburgh, so we can get to the standard barometric pressure from then. 6 miles to go. Currently 10 to 1 in UK time. We're going to start that turn in a moment. There we go, starting the turn for the Tala VOR, and onwards to Amsterdam. As soon as we go through the Tala VOR, we can just, well, climb to cruise. There's the Scottish Highlands, as I would call them. Seems like a mountainous area. Through the VOR, there we go. 370 can be bugged up, and we can climb. Hooray! 370, manage climb mode, climb, in green. Alt is armed, QN8 can be set to standard. Standard on all 3 ends, left side, right side, and centre. Cool. Through climb, Next step is 10,000 feet. Climb out of Edinburgh there. We're done with the SID chart for Edinburgh, so we can just head really to the arrival chart into Amsterdam, so when we all need that. Cool. Transition altitude in Amsterdam is it on this chart? It just says set by ATC, I believe. It might be on the approach chart though. Approach. See, if this was the US, it would be much simpler because it's just 18,000 feet across the board. But 18 right is our landing runway. Transition is 3,000 feet, so half of what Edinburgh's was. There's 10,000 feet, so I think we're stable, so I'll get seatbelt signs off. Passengers are released. Cabin crew can begin their beverages duties. Another thing with flight sim, I believe, is the smaller you are, the harder it is to keep viewership, because you haven't really got a chat to read. So therefore, in the cruise and in the boring bits, where you're not doing much, if you're smaller, you've not really got anything to say, so it just makes people tune out. Whereas if you're bigger, you can just go ahead and look at the chat, because there'll be lots of chats to read, and it just makes the stream more entertaining, and people will be waiting for their questions and their comments just to be answered. Whereas you can't do that as a smaller streamer, because you're more just going to have people sitting back relaxing, seeing what you're doing to see if you're any good, see if they want to watch you, because they won't know you because you're not big, you know. Which is why you just have to grow over time. The more you do it, the more you'll grow. It'll be a slow process, but eventually you will grow. It just takes time. It might take you a year, it might take you 2 years, it might take you 5 years. It doesn't matter, you just gotta keep going. Don't think of the numbers, think of the enjoyment. Do it for enjoyment, you'll enjoy it. You'll do it more. Do it for the numbers, you may get bored. Because also if you're doing it for the numbers, you might play things you're not really into, and then you wouldn't want to stream it for very long or do videos on it. So therefore it makes you, and you'll look bored, and yeah, people won't want to watch that because you won't be enjoying it, basically. Another thing is you're probably talking to absolutely no one when you're smaller. You know, it's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, it'll be as a video unless you take the stream off when you've done with the stream, so anyone could watch it after. Not that they will, because it's a stream, it's going to be long, but you never know. You never know. Really never know. We've got 4,000 kilograms of fuel on board currently, with a gross weight of 61.7 tons. Anyways, I think it's time for a wing view, because there's not much to do in the cockpit now. We're just cruising along, so any questions, just ask and I'll answer them in the chat, and any comments you may have in general, I'll be happy to have a little chat if you would like. So any questions or banter you want to share, please do comment on the live chat. I am happy to answer any comments. next thing is it's time for the cruise. So it's time for a chill. Please do say if you would like a different camera view. Enjoy. There we go. Those are in the chat so people can acknowledge them. I'm going to mute my mic because you might hear things, and enjoy the cruise. Or the climb and cruise, I should say. And I'll meet you when we're starting our descent down into Amsterdam, or if anyone comments, I will respond to it. So thanks everyone for being here, and I will see you in the descent. going to start a poll, because I do feel like some people may like something which I'm going to say. So let's have a look. Start a poll. There we go. If you want to answer that poll, you can. If not, then just relax. I'll see you soon. Can't believe we're still climbing. It's crazy. Anyways, we'll just take a look at our where our top of descent is, because well, seems to be at some point in the near future, because there's no fixes before it. Top of descent is just up there, so it's not too far at all. I mean, yeah, so let's see what's our progress. We have 250 miles to Amsterdam. Not too bad, so let's have a look. Do menu 90. Try 2 times sim rate. I just like messing with sim rates, to be honest. does seem like the Anybuilds A350 has been released at 1 PM. So that is good. 72 UK pounds, by the way, if you were wondering on the price. Now available for you to download publicly, so if you'd like to come get the A350, head over to the Anybuilds store, Anybuilds, and you can pick up the A350 from there. So I will copy and paste that into the chat, just so people pick up the Anybuilds A350 here. Pin that message there. Cool. So what altitude is the ILS? So I would say 2,000 feet. So we'll just descend right down to 2,000, I think. Makes things a lot easier for us. I think due to the A350 releasing, I'm going to end the stream after this flight and have a look at that A350. If you have flown the A380, it's not too dissimilar. I did fly the A380 yesterday. Unfortunately, it was a bit heavy on performance that it lagged out with frame generation, and I couldn't actually get rid of it like you normally could with the classic alternators. So unfortunately, we couldn't. Well, we managed to get the flight done, but yeah, we couldn't do more than what I wanted to. So, you know, just a bit unfortunate there, but it is what it is. The servers are probably going to be absolutely heaved, so I'm just going to hold off for an hour or so to get that A350. But you can go ahead and get it if you want, because it might not be heaving. I'm going to assume that it is, but it might not be because it is a payware product. So it might heap, might get some people not want to buy it. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll get 2,000 feet bugged up there, ready for our descent. Need to enter our destination data. So performance page, next phase, next phase. I think we'll initiate our descent now. Put it into manage mode. Des in green. Descent is initiated. So I'm going to get the data in. So our barrow today is 187 for category Charlie aircraft, 187 for the barrow, which is the minimums. Temperature today down in Amsterdam is gonna be 11 degrees, so 6 degrees warmer, which is nice, to Edinburgh. QNH for the air pressure is gonna be 1015 hectopascals. Next thing is wind, which will be 230 at 11 knots, 230/11. Very nice, thank you very much, game. And that is destination data inputted into the aircraft. Cool. We should be alright with autopilot low, but I'm just going to double check for the arrival. Apply METAR. Aircraft comfort landing weight. Estimated landing weight will be 3.2 minus 2.7. That would be a good old 500 kilograms of fuel left when we land. So 60.4 minus 5 is about 60 tons. We'll get that rounded up to 60 tons. Yeah, auto brakes low will be absolutely fine. So auto brakes low, flaps 30, flaps full even, it's not Boeing. Flaps full and manual land, yeah. So auto brakes low is absolutely fine. Now, it's just waiting for the ILS, so let's get descended down to Amsterdam. Company message. So we'll head back down to the do menu, ATSU, AOC menu, receive messages, easy ops, no ADC required, that's all good. Cool. Let's get some lovely descent views. Currently 80 miles from Amsterdam. Just check our flight plan. Is there any immediate shortcuts we could take? Just double check. Good old NaviRef. So what we could do is go direct to Seagull. Direct to Seagull. Direct Seagull, insert. That'll be our direct into the aircraft. Can't believe the A350 is actually out. Legit, it's like crazy. I was hoping to do more ops, but because the A350's been out sooner than I expected, we'll just do this one hop today. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing that the A350's out. Just hope that the servers are going to handle every request. Yeah. Time will tell. This will be the sort of time everyone who wants to get it is going to get it. And I'll get it after stream. Providing servers will allow, of course. I keep reiterating. Time to land in Amsterdam. There's our aircraft. Amsterdam. Hitting Seagull at flight level 100, which is correct. Arms those spoilers ready. If we need them, we'll use them. Get the performance page up ready, and we'll get flight plan on the first officer's side. Cool. Through 10,000 feet we'll get the landing lights on, and we'll get our nose lights on, and we'll get our runway turn-ups on, wing lights can come on. Cool. Cabin dinged. Just over an hour on the flight time now, and an hour and 10 on the block time currently. So let's have a look. Have we got another shortcut we can take? So suppose we could go direct to Alpha Mike 241. Flight plan, direct, Alpha Mike 241. Insert. Let's do that. That'll give us a lovely shortcut into Amsterdam instead of having to do that loop around the airport, which I think is absurd. Get the landing systems on. Cool. Go around altitude for Amsterdam is 2,000 feet. So 2,000 feet for the go around, and 2,000 feet for the ILS inception. So no altitude changes there when we reach the ILS. Cool. Yeah, it looks like some people are struggling to purchase the A350. Though I do recommend that you purchase it on the website and not on the Ini Manager, because for some reason the Ini Manager app it's often a bit broken to the point that you just can't like you just get stuck on the checkout page even if the servers are quiet. It's weird, but you know, it's what it is. What it is. Why is the aircraft going so bloody? The aircraft really is going for it. I'm going to do 190 knots and I'm going to get flaps 1 degrees. Oh, barometric pressure 1015, wasn't it? See, this A350 has been really, it's confused me now. I'm like out of whack. 1015 for the Q&H.
2,500.
We'll get speed brake off. Speed brake armed. Localizers captured. Approach phase armed. There's the runway. Glide slope is captured. Flaps 2. 160 till 4. Well, actually, no, just go
2000.
right down. That's 3. That's full. Managed mode, landing gear down. Signs are all on. Landing gear is coming down. All configured for arrival. Let's land the plane. That was a very quick approach. Didn't realise how big that shortcut was. But anyways, let's land the plane.
1000.
1000. Checked. Autopilot off. Plane's mine. Land this plane into Amsterdam. Pitching up ever so slightly.
500.
Pitching down. Keeping nicely on profile.
400.
Bit of a stutter there. Big lag.
300. 100 above. 200.
200.
Minimum.
Minimums continue.
100.
100.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Layering that aircraft.
30.
Don't sink.
20. Retard.
Should be alright.
5.
Just landed hard. Hard down, land. Roll out. Just off the touchdown zone. Simulator. We could stop in time. Look at how much more runway we've got. Look at that. I mean, that touchdown zone might as well just be a bit further along. I mean, I was on low auto brake there. I could still stop in time. Landing systems off. Spoilers disarmed. Flaps up. APU master switch on. 1, 2, 3. APU start switch can come on. Cool. Cabin crew can be released. And let's get parked at the gates. So, Amsterdam. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let's just close that. Oh god, we're landing on that stupid runway. Now I've got the longest taxi. Oh, for God's sake. Well. I don't really know whether you want to sit through this taxi or not, because it's quite a long one. And bloody hell, those winds. No wonder the speeds were through the roof. Anyway. Chrono can come off. 1 hour and 12 on the flight time. Not too bad. Well, there's the airport over there, in the million miles distance. Are we really going to taxi this far? I suppose if we do it quickly. Yeah, I mean, all the gates are like miles away. What's the closest gate I can park at? Well, that's still got to go quite a way before I can even identify that, so let's keep them rolling. Rudder. You twingy rudder. Turn. Thank you. Now, we're on Victor. God. I don't know, Golf 7 or Golf 9. Those are probably the closest gates I'm going to get. Golf 7 or 9. Golf 9. No. Menzies. There we go. We'll go to Golf 7, then we'll, yeah. Cool. Oh God, what have we got now? Victor. I'm not even looking where I'm going. It's such a long taxi I'm trying to work out. Victor Whiskey Delta Charlie Bravo Alpha. God. It's a long, long, long way. Why do they use that runway to land? I do not know. They've got enough runways in Amsterdam. That runway is just not needed. It's far too far from anything in the airport. I've took the wrong bloody turning here. Just to save some sanity, I'm going to do something illegal. Because this taxi was long enough. Ooh. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Get round. There we go. That will just have saved us a ton of time. Just going over the grass a little bit, turning round. You saw nothing. Right, cross this runway. Care in the world. Right. Now, there's the terminals. So we want to head over to the next taxiway. This one here, which is Charlie. Charlie. And we'll head on, actually no, we'll just head straight onto Alpha instead of using Bravo. No point using Bravo. Just get that thrust up again to get some speed up. It's well needed in a long taxi. Speed up. Idle. Head over to Alpha. Look at that. Icy gates. Icy gates. Icy gates. This is Bravo. Next one's Alpha. On to Alpha. Just turn it in there. Nicely done. we'll head over to Golf 9, which is just ahead of us. I know EasyJets might not use these gates, but it's the quickest taxi, because the A350 is out, though can't really get it because it's all crumbled in the servers, but you know, you gotta try. So is it this turning? I believe it is. I believe this is the Golf gates. Now, is this one Golf 9? Golf 9. Well, here we are. We made it, finally. Lovely Amsterdam scenery from Flight Amber. And it's actually good weather here. Last time I came here, it was absolutely atrocious in the weather. Cool. Oh god, we better stop there. Well, here we are. APU bleed on. Engine 1, engine 2 off. Should have turned those landing lights off earlier. Those lights. Need to keep that one on. Seatbelt signs off. No smoking signs. Auto. Deboarding will commence. Ground control can come on. Fuel pumps can come off. External power can come on. APU bleed off. APU off. Cool. I think that's about it. I mean, transponder can come off just nicely. Cool. And that, my friends, is Edinburgh to Amsterdam on EasyJet's A320. We had an hour and 30 on the block time, an hour and 12 on the flight time. Not too bad. And then, well, deboarding's meant to be commencing, but has GSX bugged out, or what? Golf 9. Change facility. Golf Pier. Golf 9. No. What the hell is going on? I've set deboard, so jetway gonna connect? No. Toggle jetway. Well, it doesn't look like GSX is doing anything, but well, suppose that'll do. That's deboarding. Grandmas, do your thing. Is that really what all these jetways say? Because it's literally on most jetways. I don't know, who knows. Well, here we are at Amsterdam, A350's out, so if you want to go get that, use the link. I don't earn anything from that link, so don't worry, it's just a link. Or you can go search it up in Google. Yeah, anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the stream. Hopefully you will enjoy the A350. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Peace.